Shalom, Israel. We are back again. I hope everything is going well on your end. Well, look at here, Israel. Looks like we got a little breaking news. Came across the headline desk. We got some footage here from Gina Marie over at the Gina Marie YouTube channel. This is the young lady who shoots a lot of the alleged UFOs. We know exactly what they are. The chariot to the Most High. But she's got some footage here where she's showing this unusual view of the sun. Now, Israel, I'm going to keep it real with y'all. The Most High God of Israel is bringing his heat on these enemy nations. And there's no other way to put it. He's just putting his boot on their neck. And they having problems keeping this whole facade and illusion going. The whole Wizard of Oz trickery is falling apart right before our eyes. Look at this mess up in the sky. The old cliche, what a tangled web we weave when we practice to deceive. And that's exactly what these enemy nations have been doing all along. One of the things that I've been hearing about is they're losing the capability to put those poisonous chemicals up in the sky, spraying those chemtrails in the sky. Look at this. So it looks like they can't get the chemtrails up like they used to because of Most High Yahweh is disabling all that garbage. You guys might notice in your neighborhood you don't see as many chemtrails. You keep me posted on that. Let me know what's going on in your neck of the woods, Israel. But I know around here I don't see them as much. So they're trying to hide what they're doing up here with the sun, so the sun looks like a hot mess right now. They're trying to sell that off as our sun right now, that picture you see. I'm going to let Gina say a few words on this matter, but I think it's very fitting that I think it was a couple days ago, might have been yesterday, I don't know, it was recent. Brother Rap the News came out and said he doesn't think the sun is real. Saying that they faking the sun. He's seeing more evidence that they faking the sun. I couldn't agree more. They faking the sun. They faking a lot of stuff. But when you start faking the sun and messing with the Most High God of Israel's people, because we are people of the sun, so they messing with us. Personally, they messing with every one of us when they mess with the sun. The melanin we have gets energized, and we get our energy from the Most High God of Israel and the sun. So yeah, they messing with the apple of the Most High's eye. Our beautiful black skin. The sun speaks to us. The sun energizes us. The sun is one with us. So when they mess with that, they really biting off more than they can chew. And they gonna have to answer for that. Most High definitely gonna hold them accountable for that. Israel, like I said, these last 2 days, there's something special going on these last 2 days. And that's why I called it in the previous video, it's like a transformational period. And yes, these storms that are going on down south, they are very significant and very important. We always want to pray for our people down there. But I'm getting on my spirit, there's something much larger going on with these storms. The Most High and his chariots and his angels are working some magic in these storms. And it's just not normal the way these storms have formed and just sit in that area for so long. Just dumping rain, wind, and whatever else the Most High God of Israel wants to put on this planet, this earth plane. It's doing it in a very large area for a very long time, as if he's trying to heal and transform something. They're doing some work up there, Israel. They're doing some work up there. Because this planet is definitely on its last leg. And the Most High is bringing the veil down, bringing the curtain back so that everybody can see what's going on. I really feel like that's really what this period is about right now. He even bringing the veil back on this fake sun. And if you pay close attention, I'm starting to see certain people on YouTube and TV and what have you, where you're starting to see the real person behind the mask, behind the illusion, almost demonic in nature. You can almost see the demon looking at you now. And I think Esau, Edom, and when I say Esau, Edom, I'm talking about all enemy nations. I think they are really uptight that they're about to be exposed on the grand scale of things. And they ain't going to be able to hide behind their mask and trickery and holograms any longer. Because the Most High is providing this very prophetic energy at this time. Plasmic energy. And the earth plane is getting pummeled right now with it to help transform and wake people up to see what's really going on here. It's getting real, Israel. It's getting real out here. And look at this sun today, right on cue. This is from today. This video is from today, just about a half hour ago. Miss Gina Marie uploaded this video. And then we're going to look at some other footage where it's actually going to show these plasma blasts that the Most High God of Israel is hitting this earth plane with right now. Then they in all-out panic. The powers that should not be, they in all-out panic right now. Because they being exposed, Israel. And this is the time where we need to have our act together. Because again, Most High God of Israel signaling this thing could go down. Our second Exodus, it could go down at any time. Anytime this thing could go down. Let's get into this first little clip. This is just going to be a short video. I'm not going to be rambling on and on for an hour in this one. This is going to be short and to the point. Let's get on with it. Let's get on with it.
Hello, YouTube. I just got off my Facebook. There is something drastically wrong with the sun. There is something wrong with the sun. I was out here trying to hook up my phone to my telescope, you know, trying to zoom in with the trees and stuff. And then I looked up here at the sun, and this is what's happening up here with the sun. There is something is going on up here. I don't know what's going on with the sun. It's got all these rainbow things on it, and I cannot see these things with my bare eyes. I cannot see nothing with my bare eyes. The sky around here, look, the sky is completely blue.
And that's why I think there's something going on with the chemtrails, because usually they would just chemtrail this all out. So it would just, you know, look like madness within a sheen of poison. But it looks like they might have trouble with that mechanism right now. This could be some blue beam technology. Who knows? Or it just could be that the fake sun that they're trying to put up with is malfunctioning in a huge way. But one thing we know is this is not right. And we know this is not our sun. That's what we can take from this. And some people might say, well, how can this be in here? Because I think she's in the Indiana area, but in my area it doesn't look like this. Because they're using multiple light sources, depending on where you are. So everybody's not always going to be looking at the same sun. They got a very elaborate scheme together. So different people, depending on where you are, you see different things around the earth plane. But everybody in this area, they seeing this.
The sky is completely blue, and I can turn this around. You can see me. This is me. I don't have no filters or anything on my phone. There's just something is going on. Something is going on with the sun.
And you can see that there's some type of lens effect going on here, man. Look at all these lens flares and all of these colors coming off of here. There's, you know, this is reflecting off of something up there. And a lot of people say that that's, you know, what they're doing is a multiple lens type of setup. And it's malfunctioning. That's what it looks like to me. Huge malfunction. And maybe Yahweh is helping it malfunction because he wants the world to know that this is all just some big scam. One huge illusion.
And my phone heated up. I had to stick it in the refrigerator. It heated up while I was doing it only lasted for 8 minutes with this. But there is something is going on.
So she's very excited there. She knows that this is not right. So we want to keep an eye on the sun, Israel. Let's see what is happening in your neck of the woods. And if you get some strange anomalies like this, I would hope that you would share them with our people. So here we're going to see, allegedly, some of this plasma blast coming in and affecting the earth plane at this time. You know, I always take this stuff with a grain of salt. You never know if Esau faking this stuff too, but we just go with what we got. And so this is allegedly the earth plane in here, this little black area. And you can see these blasts of energy that's coming up and blasting the earth plane. You can see it on both ends. Just all of that. It's coming in waves. That's plasma. And here it is again. You know, the earth is right in here, this little black dot. And you can see these plasma blasts that are coming in. Of course, this is from Yahweh. And even my teacher was speaking about this over 10 years ago. She was calling it photon belt energy. But you can call it what you want. It's the Most High God of Israel, providing what he needs to bring about change and to bring about a new way of thinking on this earth plane. Because most definitely he has some things in mind that we don't even know about. And if you think about it, you're going to put your people to the fire and have your people in an 800 plus year captivity, slavery, oppression. Of course, you want to try to do something for them, the ones who have been able to make it through and endure to the end. So it wouldn't surprise me if he has something special for the folks who can endure to the end and worship only him and not give his glory to another. And this is a little thing that this came from a channel called, I think it's Laura Wells, but I'll leave a link down below. She's saying we're taking a hard hit, folks. We had a complete collapse in our geosynchronous orbit. That's some NASA type talk right there. I wouldn't put too much emphasis on all that, but I would just definitely take in that this earth plane is getting hit hard with some energy from an external source. That's what I would take from all this. And then we're going to get into this next little short clip. Here it is one more time. You can just see a little wave hit. Slowed it down a little bit, it looks like. But it doesn't matter.
We have word now that there has...
We know the Most High is doing his thing. And that's what we need to remember and keep in the back of our mind and in the front of our mind at all times. We coming down to it, Israel. We coming down to it. This is the pinnacle of this whole production. And look at what we have here. This came out just a few days ago from Dabu 777. This is ancient Israel, folks. Our old homeland. And for some folks who can actually tap into some of the past life memories, which I've been able to do. I'm not going to get into that here. But I've been able to do it with the help of some very talented people and the help of some people that the Most High God of Israel Yahweh has put me in contact with throughout my life. So I'm definitely dealing with some extra information that some other folks don't have. But it doesn't matter, because I'm here about my Father's business and I got a job to do. And of course, He gonna make sure to give me a little bit of extra oomph and training throughout my lifetime so that I can have a little bit more of a solid footing at this time. But yeah, this type of stuff hits home for me. And it affects me when I see this type of stuff. And that's all I'm going to say on this matter. We're going to see what Dabu has to say.
Been a site discovered, the ruins of Ziklag. This is a long lost town that in the Bible is connected to King David. He had sought refuge in this spot when he was on the run, and then had launched a battle from this spot, and then ended up taking power. Now, there was a lot of talk, along with a lot of other places throughout history, that they just did not exist, or they were myth or fable or something like that. But when you dig something up and you find a whole city and all the artifacts and names etched into things, it shows proof that these places were there. And once again, they've done just that. They have discovered a site that they are connecting to King David. They're saying that this goes back some 3,200 years ago. They have backed up their claims with carbon testing, and they're saying that this is all matching up. They go on to say that in the story, David had fled to this area from the first ruler of Israel, King Saul. He is said to have spent 14 months sheltering in the city with the Philistine king Ashan of Gath. In the book of Samuel, it tells the tale of David staying here while the Philistines fought against Saul. Saul is said to have been killed in the battle of Gilboa, after which then becomes David as the king of Israel. So this is a very important site and a turning point throughout history, biblically, and there's no telling exactly what else was found here. They're just making this announcement. There could have been a trove of other things discovered here, of course, that have never been mentioned, but I wanted to make mention of it and let it be known. Another ancient site discovered here. I will leave links below. Make sure to follow me on Twitter and also on DLive for exclusive content. Much love.
So there you have it. Thank you for that. Dabo 777. Yeah, of course, this is an ancient site. And you can almost see it's on a little mound right here where the powers that should not be probably tried to hide a lot of this stuff. But we at a time now where Yahweh bringing it all out, Israel. And he said this in the scriptures, that all this stuff would come out at this time. And everybody trying to deny our identity and who we are, we're going to be exposed too. And you know these people over here, the fake Jews over here in Israel, are very nervous at this time. They know exactly what they've done. And they know exactly who they've done it to. And they know exactly who they're going to have to answer to. They're very nervous. All world leaders are very nervous if you look at them. Even though a lot of them are just clones running around, acting a fool. But even the clones are nervous, falling apart. That's why you got Angela Merkel up there shaking in her boots, literally shaking in her boots. They all nervous, Israel. They played a very dangerous game messing with the Most High God of Israel's people. Multiple times they tried to snuff us out, thinking that that was going to be their ticket. If they can just snuff us out, they'd be all right. But the Most High Yahweh says, you ain't going to snuff my people out. That's the apple of my eye. They know judgment is coming their way. And they know it ain't going to be good for them. That's why I say we got to take it all in, Israel. Give all glory and praise to the Most High God of Israel. Be very humble and thankful that we are even here at this time. Right here at this last act of his incredible script. He pulling the curtain back on everything. Look at this ancient site right here. Believe it or not, some of y'all listening, we're actually here at this very site. It's incredible. That's it for now, Israel. Stay focused and stay hungry. Esau gonna be coming with a lot of distractions in every way possible to try to break our focus. And everything he comes with, you got to keep your eye on the prize. And know we coming down to 2-minute warning. And our Father could try to pull us up out of here at any time, Lord willing. Lord willing. Shalom, Israel.